Hello YouTube, how's it going? It's StarSedz here, and we are in part 3 on the project Z4. And what we're going to do in today's video is remove these seats and find a permanent solution to having these little covers back on. There's a very common problem with these cars, and I'm going to go ahead and take the seat out. You might be able to do it without taking the seat out, but I will, and I'll go over the steps on how to permanently get them back on. The process of removing the seats is really easy. All you're going to need is a 5/8 bolt, which is also a 16mm bolt. And on top of that, you're going to have these 4 bolts that will need to be removed. There's 2 in the back, 2 in the front, and adjust your seat accordingly to have the best range to get them off. If you have covers over your bolts, I found it really helpful to use a flathead screwdriver to go ahead and pry that out. Once you get the bolts off, what you're going to have to do at this point is disconnect the cables that are going to be under the seats. But before you do that, you're going to also need to disconnect the battery. I usually take off the positive one. People debate whether it's positive or negative. I use the positive and I have no problems with it. And this is to prevent any problems with the airbags that might be connected under the seats. So it's just a precaution to go ahead and remove the battery and wait a few moments before you take the wires off the seats and disconnect them. Okay, and in order to get the seatbelt off of the little holder that it has, you're going to use a Torx screw, I believe is a T20, to get it off. On top of that, you're going to have another 5/8 bolt that is going to be right by the seat belt, and as you can tell is this right here. It's going to take some time, and you're going to have to use a wrench for this. I wasn't able to find a ratchet and have a clearance to take that bolt off. Once you're under the seat, you're going to see that little yellow clip. You're going to have to press it forward against the metal clip that it's connected to in order to slide it off. Once the clip is removed, as you can tell on the left side of the yellow clip, there's a black thing, and you're going to have to pull that back, and that allows it to get loose where you can take everything off. Once you get the seat off, you'll see that you'll be able to now clean under the seat and get to all the areas that haven't been messed with before. And there's a lot of coins back there. Hey guys, how's it going? It's been 2 weeks since I worked on the seats, and as you can tell, it has not come off. I've driven it several times and I've had absolutely zero problems with it. And check it out, you can pull it back, but it will go right back in place. It does not come off, and I'm not having that problem anymore. And let me go ahead and get inside. Move this seat back a little. And you can tell that this other one looks even nicer. The fit is much better, and I'm not sure if you'll be able to see it too well, but it looks a lot nicer than the driver's seat, and that's because it was the second time I did it. The first time I didn't know too much of how to do it perfectly, but after the second time I went ahead and did it. And I went ahead and looked online just to see if anybody is selling the insulation hangers that I use in the video, and they do, but you have to buy large quantities. So the cheapest one I saw was like $25 for a set of 100, which I know is something that none of you guys really want to buy, so I'm kind of on the fence. I have a lot of insulation hangers, and if you guys would like to buy a kit, or if you guys would be interested in buying a kit that would have everything, the insulation hangers, the wires and everything, I could probably go ahead and do it, and maybe for about $10 I can go ahead and include everything, put it for sale, and you guys could buy it. And even though it might take a while to get it changed, as you saw in the video, it's a little sticky in some places, you'll never have the back covers of your seat falling off again, and that is just a great feeling to have in the back of your mind. And I think it's well worth the time and the $10 that it will cost you to do something like this. So go ahead and let me know. I think I might do it, but yeah, just leave a comment below if you would buy something like that, and I'll be more than happy to do that. And that way I won't just save you guys some money, because you won't pay $25 for 100, but you'll be able to save money, never have the back cover of the seat come off again, and just know that, you know, it's not just some temporary fix, but something that's pretty overkill, something that will never ever happen again. So go ahead, as I said previously, leave a comment, and if you're watching this in the future, I might have a link to it already in the description. And yeah, I hope you enjoy this video, and hey, I'm happy it doesn't come off anymore. Thank you once again for watching, and I hope you guys have a good one. Peace.